Here we go. I'll try to line up. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Top 3. In the field, making it all safely through the first turns. Oh, and we see a little off. Tom Dillison, but Tom is able to continue the race. In 8 we see Sven Duro. And as we come to complete the first lap, Scooby in 7. And then we're gonna look for the pack, where we see Fraser Pants in 6th. FRT Holtman in the blue and yellow car in 5th. Attacking Ganzi in 4th. PG in a strong 3rd. Wielinga in 2nd, and our race leader finishing the first lap, Arki, DCS Arki. Making up the climb here at Sonoma. And then moving on down towards the carousel. Sonoma Raceway, ladies and gentlemen, is a 2.52 mile road course and drag strip located on the landform known as Sears Point in Northern California, in the district of San Francisco Bay, in the Bay Area. Beautiful location for a beautiful racetrack, which knows 160 feet elevation difference between the lowest and highest point. Highest point is about 167 feet above sea level. And that is it. Here we see Arki making the climb to the mountain, let's call it a little hill, and then to dive down to the valley again. So Arki followed by Wielinga in the yellow car. Closely followed by a very strong Pichi, who looks to be stronger in this bendy circuit that has caught a lot of drivers in going off in the gravel. And we will see that tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We will see drivers missing their braking points. And the track is somewhat unforgiving because of the close proximity of all the walls and obstacles. And here we're going to pick up the fight for 4th and 5th between FRT Ganzi and FRT Holtman. Two strong contestants in this DTM series. Definitely podium material, these two drivers. And Holtman is running in 5th, having a lap time of 1:26 already. And he's matching the time of Ganzi in 4th, also a 1:26 flat. Here you see the strong braking for the hairpin That brings us down to the S's. Well, then we have the hairpin of the drag strip. There you saw the drag strip where the drag races are held, and making it, completing lap 4 of 20. Now they're in the SSCS. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. This track is not that familiar to me, and the Americans have a strange tradition of not naming their corners. So now we are in corner 12. That leads up to start finish. Let's pick up the fight for 6th and 7th. We see Fraser Pants putting some distance between him and Scooby. Scooby, who is clocking a 1:27.1 already. Can he challenge Fraser Pants maybe later on in the race when concentration starts to drop? Because this is a high concentration track. It's a driver's circuit, like they say. Mistakes are easily made. And of course, in this league, we have the rules of the default setup. So all drivers came to the start holding the same weapon. And there we see an 8. Svenduro also clocking already a 27 low. I believe Svenduro had some difficulties in the first lap. Didn't really have a good picture of that, because at this pace he should be a little bit more up front. And in 9th, we see Tom Dillison, who looks to have a little bit of a dramatic start of this race and kind of lost touch with the pack. We see him struggle there, making his way to start and finish, completing the 5th lap. And he pulls in the pit lane, ladies and gentlemen. I believe Tom Dillison forfeits the race. That's a shame. So we have 8 racers left. And we're gonna check with our leaders, where we see a fierce fight between Pidgey and Wielinga. Pidgey is really on the pace with a 25.5 as his best time. Beautiful cornering there by Pidgey. Trying to put some pressure on Wielinga in 2nd, who also is clocking a 1:25.6. No slouch by any means. And there we saw one of the back markers getting out of the way. Sonoma Raceway, ladies and gentlemen, is host to one of only 2 Monster Energy and NASCAR Cup Series races each year, and they are run